The most immediate danger to a child on the modern internet is often sitting right beside them, glowing from an auto-playing tablet. YouTube Kids is a massive, automated ecosystem that generates billions of views and millions of dollars in advertising revenue every year by functioning as a primary caregiver for toddlers and preteens. In 2017, the Elsagate phenomenon revealed how easily this system could be hijacked. Networks of creators began uploading bizarre, wordless skits featuring adults in cheap costumes, acting out medical procedures and kidnappings to trick the platform's recommendations. Watch time and shock value serve as the primary inputs for a feedback loop designed to maximize ad revenue, a process that frequently bypasses the platform's shattered safety filters. Because the platform's code evaluates pure engagement while ignoring the actual substance of the video, it created a vacuum where exploiting children became the most efficient route to profit. To keep engagement numbers high, creators began packaging real physical harm as family comedy. Vlogger CJ So Cool secretly stirred an over-the-counter laxative into his children's ice cream, recording their genuine pain for a viral prank video. On the channel Toy Freaks, a father forced his school-age daughters into bad baby roles, filming them in diapers and drinking from bottles, or trapping his panicked daughter in a car with a live spider to capture her reaction. These videos were prominently featured and recommended by the platform, reaching hundreds of millions of views across a global audience. By applying the label of family comedy, these creators broadcasted the physical and psychological torment of their children to make a profit. Michelle Hobson ran the channel Fantastic Adventures, portraying her 7 adopted children as a quirky, magical family to hundreds of thousands of subscribers. A police raid in 2019 revealed a horrific off-camera reality. The children were malnourished, pepper-sprayed, forced into ice baths, and locked inside a dim, empty closet for days at a time. This violence was a direct result of the production cycle. The children were punished whenever they forgot their lines or failed to perform. To maintain a constant filming schedule, Hobson pulled the children out of school entirely, ensuring their lives revolved only around the channel's output. Every frame of these videos acts as documented evidence of children being pushed to meet algorithmic content quotas. Micah and James Stauffer built their massive following by documenting their journey to adopt a child with special needs from China named Huxley. Channel growth and ad revenue spiked sharply during the adoption and fundraising phases, tying his journey to a financial metric. That narrative collapsed when Huxley stopped appearing, culminating in a rehoming announcement, revealing they had given him to another family. The family had spent years aggressively capitalizing on the boy's arrival, only to demand complete privacy the moment they abandoned him. Within the family vlogging ecosystem, a child's life is a brand asset, heavily promoted when profitable and quietly discarded when the required care outweighs the financial return. Predators often use the infrastructure of children's content as a shield. The 7 Awesome Kids network featured teenage girls filming skits while under the absolute remote control of producer Ian Raylett. During a production trip near Walt Disney World, Raylett used a legally binding work contract to pressure an underage performer into removing her clothes in a hotel room. This camouflage also hides behind educational content. John Robert Cramp, known as the Happy Scientist, built a trusted reputation with science experiments used by elementary schools across the country. In 2020, federal agents discovered that Cramp's offline reality involved 20 hard drives containing thousands of files of child sexual abuse material. The trusted, kid-friendly aesthetic of these channels disarms parents and teachers, granting predators direct access to millions of potential victims. YouTube's moderation remains reactive, terminating massive channels only after criminal arrests are made or a public relations crisis erupts. Legal resolution for these victims is rare. Michelle Hobson died before facing a jury, and Ian Raylett received a light plea deal for a reduced charge. While the platform and the creators generated massive wealth, the child victims are left with a permanent digital footprint of their trauma. A multi-billion-dollar corporation has effectively outsourced the safety of its most vulnerable users to horrified viewers and local police. The family-friendly label on the internet is a dangerous illusion when engagement metrics are prioritized over human well-being. Handing a child a screen means trusting a blind algorithm to act as a babysitter. Behind the bright colors and the massive subscriber counts, the audience can never truly know the reality of who is holding the camera.